Welcome back to the podcast. We're here with Edward again. Edward decided to join us. Edward, thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Would you like to shake my colleague's hand?
I'm
Would you like to shake?
On the phone.
Jeez.
Have you gone to the beach?
Yeah, I went already like twice.
Bro, the water's fucking freezing.
What are you talking about? Willis
That's
is mad good, bro.
Good. The last time granted, the last times we went, it was pretty cold.
I went Saturday.
We're going tomorrow, but we're going to Where'd you go? You said Atlantic City?
Yeah.
How is it over there? It's still dirty and disgusting?
I guess. I mean, I cut myself because I bought myself like thingies because I don't know how to entertain myself.
What's
Just,
things?
the buckets and the shovels and everything.
Bro, we want to buy that. Did you make something?
No, I just ended up digging a hole.
We gotta
Like I just dug as deep as I could.
Yo, we want to go to the beach and like build like our own sand fort, like with tools and.
But I'm talking like
Yeah.
6 foot, yeah. 4,
6 foot.
yeah.
Bro, we just gotta get like 4 buckets and then just put Riviera on making the walls.
But you gotta get like those good shovels. You know what I'm saying? I got the Dookie ones.
Yeah, the plastic ones that break.
They were like $5. I was like, yeah. And it came with everything, bro. It came like
The bucket.
like 2 buckets,
The 3 molds in it.
3 turtles, 2 octopuses, you know what I'm saying? A shovel, a rake, or whatever.
I saw someone play with the magic sand at a beach one time. I was like, what the
Why?
fuck? Exactly. Like, what are you doing?
Why?
Man? You're at a beach already. What the fuck?
What
The fuck are you playing the magic sand for?
Kinetic sand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like someone brought that shit to a beach.
Moon sand? That's what
Yo, but like, isn't that like
Sounds
isn't that asking for a problem? Like, how do you go with kinetic sand and not lose
to
it?
get fun.
Yo, bro, like,
Yo, you know where we're at right now?
fucking stupid bitch.
Fucking, I slugfest with like a. Never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
I was like,
You're gonna shoot a kid?
With a slugfest.
What's
not-
that?
Slugfest is
That's what that means?
The sock and
Yeah.
boppers?
yeah.
You know the sock and boppers?
What the fuck is that?
You know, those big, like, inflatable things?
Oh, from back in the day? Those
Right.
big ones?
Yeah.
That you would like...
We should
They
do
wouldn't
that.
hurt.
We should get something like that, but except make them the Hulk gloves and just beat the shit out of each
bro,
other.
I missed those whole...
Those shits were funny.
But they
bro.
hurt.
As a kid too, like those shits were loose as fuck. You had like this much of a fucking space before you touch the inside of it again, and you'd be like,
Bro, but when your parents would beat you, you put them on, you feel strong again.
fucking go into your room and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
You try to slam the door, but you're like,
that's it. I'm done. I can't. I'm done. We all in. And fucking pack up like 4 toys and a pair of shoes.
Yeah, because that's all you need. That's all you need to survive.
and then you rethink about it because you're like, "Damn, tonight's pizza. You're like, my dad buys pizza. Fuck. I'll go tomorrow.
It's not quesadilla.
My bag's still packed. You know, so.
Since then,
Yeah.
how bad was the worst one? Like the worst argument when you were a little kid, though. Like how ridiculous did it get? Did you really ever try to run away?
Did you
I
ever
never-
try to gaslight your parents?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What is
I
that?
still do.
I don't know if I'm using it in the right sense, but like, I knew I was gonna get yelled at for some shit, but then I basically like pretended to be like I didn't know, and then be like
Oh,
I
yeah.
do all this other shit. What the fuck? And then I even did the rocking thing, like, and then she's like, no, it's okay. You don't. It's all right.
It's all right.
You do it now. And then you know what happened? Went right back on my video.
Nah, it's because
That never worked.
That was like the only white
like,
scenario.
Like,
I
you want to
ever,
cry?
like-
You want to?
yeah, that's how it was for us.
But that was I can only ever do that with my stepdad. But that was because like he wasn't my real dad. It was okay. As soon as he I don't even
No, I know.
As soon as he hit me, if he hit me, I would be like
It was
"Oh,
raps like
like
jail time.
man, fucking. I'm not your biological son, but like I love him.
Like
Like,
only blood hits me.
like, that should never happen. Like if that's not your kid, you shouldn't be putting.
But
your
that's
hands
funny,
on
like, cause someone could raise you from birth,
Yeah.
and you're like, he not my blood. he can't hit me. But it's like, bro, he raised you as a baby, bro. I think.
He's not my dad.
You see that last name? Different.
Imagine.
No, I hated that shit.
What?
Like the way that everyone else like was trying to tell me how I had a stepdad as if I didn't know. Like,
Yeah, like.
nigga, I watched so many Disney movies to know how the family dynamic.
Because Disney's so real, bro. You go to high school, everybody starts dancing and shit. Everybody's singing.
Did you think that?
We weren't wrong though because we got Jersey, you know.
That
Fucking
was
trying to get into the Eagles nest. Yo, can you fucking put your jacket on over there?
damn. That was them putting on their jacket.
They do some dumb
That's how
shit,
long
bro.
it took.
You fucking see like 6 people out of nowhere.
Bro, it's first period. Yo, I never understood how people had the energy to start like that. Like start screaming
Yo,
at 8 in the morning.
you had to be bored.
Yeah, that's how bored you had to be.
I mean, I feel like if I were to do that, like I'd low key wish that I'd low key get in trouble. Just be like, nah, let me be one of the rioters and just be like, when Valdez was like, yo, so why'd you do that? I'd be like, everyone else was.
Yeah, I was bored, bro.
I fucking hated those conversations too when you'd be like, oh, everyone else was doing it, and they'd be like, oh, you want to be like everybody else?
I hate the examples.
They're
The
like,
examples.
yo, why are you trying? It's not that deep. You're trying to get so philosophical with a fucking 14-year-old about fucking following and leading. Like, bro, the whole school process is to make me a follower or a leader.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Like, oh, would you jump off a bridge? Like, would you join Al Qaeda? Like,
Yeah, no.
that's how serious they would get.
The bridge one is the most like used one the
Common
whole
one,
time.
yeah.
bro.
I don't give a fuck. I would jump
Like,
off the bridge.
There's water down there.
Yeah.
If you ever watch Flush Away, you just got to keep your feet straight.
But that's when you realize how kind of stupid you were, because you'd be like, yeah, so like we never.
Not really though.
Yeah,
'Cause it
some of
was
us
more-
would. Some of
it
us
was
would.
more of a yeah, I would just to be fuck you about.
But that's what I'm
that.
saying. Like that's how
Just out
kind
of
of
spite.
stupid we were.
Like-
Yeah, we would do shit out of spite.
How dare you ask me this stupid ass question? I'm gonna give you a stupid ass answer. Like, that's why it's probably why most always.
But that's what it is. Like that's how people would. That's how people would be. Like if you got me sentimental, emotionally, I'd be like, damn, I have to get him back. Even if it's stupid as fuck, I have to do it.
He
It's like, yo,
disrespected me.
that's why you tie your shoes together.
Would you do that to be funny?
Yeah.
How
Like
gay would
someone
you
else's
go
hand.
to be funny?
How gay?
Like, would you kiss somebody?
I already kissed a guy once.
No.
Why? You sound like a character that like lost his friend or some shit.
I won money though.
I guess.
25 cents, bro.
But a quarter?
I'm joking. No.
I was gonna
You
say,
put in an hour of park meter, like that's all you got, bro.
bro. But who would win? You, Wilson, or Jonathan?
Wilson.
In a gay
Oh,
competition.
Wilson, bro. I wouldn't go far as fuck. Like, as far as like a butt grab, I guess. I don't know. A crotch grab, maybe. After that, you know, Wilson will get on both knees. Like, I just. Well, I think, but I'm pretty sure you would. Though.
Do you consider that a flex?
What?
Getting to that level of
No, I think Wilson. You know,
no,
he's
for
flexing.
His level of flex.
his levels of flex.
Yeah, bro. The
What
flex.
if he
Because if you can act that gay and still be considered a man amongst your friends.
yeah, you're a man. Yeah, I feel like that is a flex. You're right. No, you're right. You have a point. Because I've never seen him be like, yeah, I call him gay and shit, but it's like
He's
we
not.
still hang out with him. Yeah, he's not. We know. But we asked Jonathan the same thing. We were like, yo, how far would you go? And he's like, I'll kiss a fella. He's like, I'll kiss him. Because he's
Oh,
going to back
where?
down first.
Well, wait.
Oh, he said on the...
There's 3 regions.
He said, this is what he said. He would go for it, but he wouldn't back down. Now, if the other person wants to go to the lips, that's on them. But he said he kissed someone on the cheek one time to prove a point. No, I mean, there you go.
When he left, like.
I
did it. So what?
I did what I
He
needed.
starts
to
rapping.
do.
Starts freestyling. He's like,
But you did really kiss a dude?
nah,
Oh, okay. I was about to say,
that was
that was too much.
that's okay.
well. But what would you have done if you did?
Yeah.
I guess nothing.
That's it. That's
He's
it
like,
for the
I mean,
podcast.
just- I won't invite him back. Like, what would you have done if it was-
He's like, what would you do if it was real? He's like,
Yo, what's in your sleeping bag?
No,
That's your pop-up
He just
bear.
we did have a sleepover one time at his house.
well, yeah.
Oh no.
Me, him, Victor.
and Wilson.
No,
No, it was Steve, I think so.
Delino. I forget who else. But we were there all night. We were playing Advanced Warfare, and I remember Victor kept bitching at the fact that he couldn't play. But we were all like, "Yo, we're at your house, we want you to play Guitar Hero for 3 hours, and no one gets to play." He's like, "Yeah, but you got this game all day." That was it. That was his argument at the time. Now he does the same shit over and over again, and he gets mad. He complains. He's like, "Yo, I hate when these motherfuckers just grab my controller like I told them to."
Yo, but if we don't grab that controller,
We never get to play.
or we're there and watching you, like it's just dead silence and everyone looking at the same screen with one person playing.
Like in his basement. I just remember sitting in his bed and he'd just be like, "Can I play next one?" Yeah, I got you. It's like, no, let me do this real quickly. Like going off, and I'm like,
Can I play next?
Nah, but that's why Adrian's setup is so elite, because you could have other
5 different
You
games.
could have 4 people on the PS4, 3 on the Xbox, and then himself on the PC, and he doesn't have to move from where he's at,
that's fair.
because it's like side
It's seamless.
monitor there and then TV up there. It's just like, yo, you want something? Ask. If not, shut the fuck up. Like, that's
go play with
why
Dempsey.
Nah, but how have you been since last podcast?
I've been good, you know. I've been watching your podcast. It's funny.
What do you think?
I like it.
I like that you like it.
Yeah. But I feel like my fault. I
No,
cut you off. I feel like you know,
Don't touch it.
so like I've been talking to other people. I'm like, "Oh, you guys have a podcast?" Like, you know,
They don't like it?
They say that we talk. Well, you guys talk about high school too much.
You
You
think
guys like you guys are called the Unpopular Podcast, but you guys speak about high school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They said that they're not in it.
No. I think right now we're just building up the memories just for
like for like the
for
beginning.
the beginning, because like we're only inviting our
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah,
But we do have plans on inviting other people anyway.
yeah.
Because I went to this thing.
Art festival.
Yeah, I went to that. There was one in Gothenburg, right? We also went to this like little mixer in Hoboken in this bar. And we were talking to a bunch of people that are like local musicians and stuff like that. And they were telling me, "Oh, we're interested in this and that." I was like, "Cool, we can set that up for sure." Right now, you know, we're inviting our friends,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's nothing crazy.
Yeah,
To be honest, that's all we really have to talk about, and whatever they're doing now.
yeah,
But I mean, that it makes sense. I like that
yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
What else did they come to? Who did you ask?
Like, you know, my friends. I'm not gonna say who, but you know.
What?
They were
You
just
good,
saying,
yeah.
like obviously my friend Johanny, Alan, and obviously my girl too. Like you guys are called the Unpopular Podcast. You guys should say like, you know, like your unpopular opinions. You know,
Mm.
like opinions that not everybody will see eye to eye or something.
That's where the build up is.
These are the
Yeah.
builders.
You gotta
yeah.
build up your clients
Like-
first.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. So many people hated the school lunch, but I fucking loved it. I don't know about you guys. Like milk and on a burger. I don't know why it tasted
What?
good.
I like something's wrong with you.
Did you say milk on a burger?
No, milk and a
Milk
burger.
and a
No,
burger.
I'm about to say. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong with you?
The side of fucking peas, like most random shit, like pizza with carrots. Like I'm chilling with it.
Nah, school lunches depends on what you got, and depends on what grade too. Because after that,
I think school lunch was like, it was alright, but it was bomb in high school.
Because it
it was better in high school.
Because in elementary and middle school, you only had one thing.
Chicken
Yes.
patties.
It's either chicken patties
Square
or
pizzas.
fucking or that
With
bullshit.
corn on the side.
And if you were lucky, you get a ham and cheese. If you were
ham
lucky.
and cheese. I never got that shit.
Bro, I was gay and I'd go on I'd go online and get a ham and cheese.
I thought those were the cop outs, like when they didn't want to make like the
Yeah,
actual
serious food. Yeah.
Like, bro, because they gave you those grilled cheeses in fucking in aluminum foil.
You got grilled cheese.
But that's what I mean.
I never got a
Grilled
grilled
cheese.
cheese.
They felt like struggle meals sometimes. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
I want to know where they got those pizzas from. Those pizzas were good. Back in elementary school,
It's
like,
bro,
you could-
it's
yeah.
Elio's, bro.
Yeah.
Elio's Pizza.
It looks like it, but it's like a different box.
Is
But,
DiGiorno?
like there's
DiGiorno's
But there's no
Pizza.
way they go out of their own way to be like, yo, let's get this special box, mask by Elliot's, and then just repackage everything.
Nah, yeah.
There's no way.
Or there's probably the leftovers from the warehouse, and they think that shit.
That's
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's got half a bite taken out of it already.
Yeah.
the
But
good
yeah,
ones go to the stores, the bad ones go to the schools. And
isn't that crazy? We got free lunches, right? They weren't the best.
they still took away our strawberry milk.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit, bro.
Yo,
We
That was
brought back
Michelle
the
Obama.
pink carton, but it was white milk. Like, fuck that.
That was on Michelle Obama.
that
bro.
was like the worst like cock block of like my life.
Michelle Obama was like, Y'all ain't having pink.
Y'all too
no more.
fat. Y'all too
Some
fat.
flag.
You couldn't like introduce more vegetables. You had to take things away. Like what the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't like.
I didn't like the vegetables or the lunch.
Yeah, but that was more of like a your thing, like everyone's individual choice.
Yeah, bro. I never saw anyone eat the fucking vegetables.
Yeah.
I guess that's my unpopular opinion. Fuck. tell what's your face? Tell Alan, whoever that kid is. He's the car guy, right?
Yeah.
Car guy. I didn't like the lunches. Is that what you want to hear? Not fucking with you. I didn't like the fucking lunches. I don't think anybody did, to be honest.
Bro,
with you.
but
We just ate them to eat them.
You'd be right there eating it too, bro. And when someone's like,
But
I want
that's
it,
what
I want it, I want you.
We were hungry, bro. Bro, yo, we were in that school for 8 hours a day, not eating shit.
Just
only
because
one lunch.
You ate it and you were hungry does
Bro.
not mean it was good.
We were in high school and
That's
he had
true.
the liberty of like leaving and eating out, but he didn't do it. Or going to your house.
I didn't have the liberty of leaving, bro.
They did. We all did.
Not like, yeah, but did we leave?
Yeah, we did. And we came back.
But we never went out to eat, though. It's like no one ever had money like that. I didn't, at least. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I couldn't go to like Dunkin' Donuts and be like, yo, give me a fucking...
oh, fuck Dunkin' Donuts. You ever went to the corner store right by AA, bro?
That just sucked.
Yeah,
Bro, the only thing that was good in there was their empanadas.
The
That's
pussies,
it.
the fucking empanadas.
Bro, they closed. That's how ass they were.
It was COVID, bro. It was COVID.
Nah, yo, they
COVID from the
closed.
mouth.
All of their fucking customers were students.
That's true.
I never seen one adult go in there except like Rogelio.
Rogelio.
The security
Bro,
guard.
Coco Mango Cherry was like right in between that restaurant and the AA. That's who I went to.
Coco Mango Cherry.
Yeah.
Because you had the churros too, bro.
Ex-
Oh, the
he had
churro lady?
everything.
Oh my god.
He had the
Rogelia.
mango. Rogelia. Fucking Juanita.
The one with the churros. Just come with a big ass cabinet and shit.
Churros.
Yeah, bro.
There's some bitch on 14th Street that sells empanada, you know. That's
Why
that
keep some
is,
bitch though? Well, like
man, that's some
you gotta
lady.
get her card. You know,
Bro, she
help
don't
her
have
out with
a
her
card.
business. She's trying to start.
She don't have a fucking business.
Why didn't you-
Coco Mango Cherry hasn't had a business for 15 years and had the same cart. You think she gonna have a business just starting out?
Coco Mango.
Coco Mango Cherry has been hustling for 15 years
You
without
tell
a...
him that when you see him.
Yeah.
Coco Mango.
And it's always a different guy because it's different Coco Mango Cherry. But it's...
It's the same fucking generic Dora and fucking Sonic.
Spider-Man with like cherry right there. Buzz Lightyear with rainbow.
Well, yo, for real, they have the stickers of everybody.
You saw it nowadays, you have like Charlie D'Amelio on it and shit.
Ew,
I'm so
what?
serious. I'm so serious. I'm like,
Charlie D'Amelio. The TikTok,
TikTok girl.
Fucking disgusting.
I think she was like the top TikToker, and then she got beaten by that guy. Who,
Copy.
like, yeah, he makes fun of like all those people that do the life hack shits.
But this is my unpopular opinion. I'm gonna say it now just to be extra.
TikTok is stupid.
No, it is, but no. That guy, not that I don't like him, but this is all he does. That's all he does in every video.
It's pure satire. And it's like the video that he puts on previous. It's like,
But you still watch it, right? He's like just waiting. He's like,
That's all he does, bro.
but I'm
What?
glad he has it. Fuck Charlie.
No, yeah, fuck Charlie D'Amelio.
no, all he does is basically just make other people look stupid. It's just fucking. You need a life hack to open your door?
Yeah, you
open your door. Like,
No, my worst thing is like there was one where a girl was inside the car and she locked her keys, or she got locked inside the car with her keys outside, and the kid is outside. He's like, "Oh, I pranked her," and she's like this, and he did that, and he went up to the lock. He's like, that's okay.
yeah, but that's how
No, those
people
TikToks
are.
annoy the shit out of me though.
It does. It don't know anything.
Those
to
dumb
it.
ones, like the couple, every couple TikToker pisses me off.
Yeah.
They all have the same pranks, all same jokes. Like it's not even.
But that's
funny.
like, and this is like, and this isn't even to make like fun or to make a joke, but like the unpopular opinion is like a lot of those people, like you have lifestyles like that where your shit is to either just like argue internally and pretend like your relationship is shit and then whatever. Like, but that's why I hate those couple shits too. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, and it goes further back. And like, I'm putting this on YouTube. I don't really care. But like the Ace family and like
Yeah, all those people.
other fucking
What's the ones
people,
that our
like-
brother likes?
FGT.
FGTV.
like
Like,
so I don't
Stupid
have a
Ryan's
problem
World.
with vlogging at all. That's
Oh,
your
right,
thing.
no, Ryan's World, respect,
you
bro.
do that.
like
But
8
it's
years
just like they do a bunch of shit where like I know one time like in the Ace family, I think she had gotten pregnant one time and then they did like a cheating prank and it's like, yo,
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
You already have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Another one's on the way. Like, how bored are you? How bored are you? You couldn't find anything else to do in your 2 or 3 story mansion?
You're right.
Come on, bro.
No cap though. Half the reason they got all those followers is because the girls are always bad as fucking. The guys are mid.
Yeah.
The guys are
True.
They all look like
The guys, yeah, they're like dad bods. They're dad bods.
Yeah,
The
bro.
regular ass guys, and the girls are like big ass titties, big ass.
Fan service.
That's what it is. It's an anime, bro.
Yo, but it's just like, I don't know how to like word it too, because it's like it's not scummy, but like it is. It's just like it's a shitty way of going about it to make sure you have content.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's
That's
the
not
thing.
even content.
Yeah, it's like it's shit to pass time, I guess you would call it. But
but
like,
it's also like at some point like it's airing your shit, because it's like, yeah, you'll do a prank and then she's gonna come out mad and be like, you know what, that's it, I'm leaving your ass, I am done. And then it's like, oh, it's just
Well,
a prank. It's just a prank.
there was that couple that were called prank versus pranks. I'm like, I don't know,
I love them.
You know-
they're fucking amazing.
but they split up because
because he had a daughter that she didn't know about, and he didn't even know about.
what the fuck?
Yeah, bro, I was on that shit, bro. When I found that,
It was like, yo, I
But
got
they-
I started crying.
like, don't be talking shit about them.
But they were like the beginning of that shit. Even when you go to like TV, the Kardashians.
But they were genuine. The PvP motherfuckers, they were genuine.
That's what they're called, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
prank versus prank.
Prank
They were,
versus
they were,
prank,
they
yeah.
were genuine. They're like the way they get scared and shit. Like it was genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that fucking doo shit they do now, like on TikTok and fucking YouTube.
It's that dumb shit like where it's like the boyfriend will go and smack the girl's ass and he'll hide behind
Oh,
the
yeah.
counter
And
and
he's
you can
right-
see his hair going around. You can see his shoulder around the other side, and she comes out. You're standing here. She comes out to here. She's like, where? What the fuck?
he sees the camera, she's like, nah.
The acting is as bad as porn acting. Like, right? Like that's how bad it is, bro. Like,
But then, like, okay, so then let's come to an agreement on something. Like, people are talking about how Twitter is being bought up by this guy, right? Elon Musk.
Oh, Elon.
But it's like, should Twitter and all these media platforms, YouTube, whatever, TikTok, should it be just somewhere to shit around or somewhere where you can find real content?
Both.
But is
Where
it?
do you draw the line?
Yeah, like, cause some people make it like,
by
oh, this
following
is real
official
content.
accounts.
Yeah.
But what is because these people are verified? That's
blue
technically
check
an official account,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So where? Who do
That's
we
where
follow?
you gotta do your due diligence as a fucking user on the app and
But that's-
report them.
That's the problem because the people that are doing their due diligence are watching these stupid ass videos and liking
promoting
them.
them.
Yeah,
So
that's the stupid part.
That's what happens when you put like a thing where you basically make your fucking community the moderation. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Sadly,
and then
the stupidest people in America follow the stupidest people on the internet.
but that's why it's a cycle, and that's why there's so many stupid people around. And that's where like generational wealth comes into thing, because it's like some people just get born comfortable. They don't gotta do shit. They don't go to any other surrounding besides the one that they're in, and they're mad just fucking stupid and ignorant about everything. And it's just fucking, I don't know.
It also,
I'm mad.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's why I kind of don't like getting into that. 'Cause I don't want to get upset. But another thing that I don't like about all these fake ass channels on TikTok and on YouTube is like you want us to like voice our opinion, and we will, you know. But
But if our opinion doesn't align with yours,
it's not, yeah, you'll get mad at me and then you stop watching me. Or even with these people, it's like you're voicing an opinion on shit that you sometimes don't even know about. I'm not gonna give it like the Roe v. Wade shit. I'm
I
not
don't like
fully-
talking things about
Yeah.
I don't know about.
Yeah, exactly. I don't fully know the information, and I will tell you this: like when it comes to me personally, it's not that I'm against shit like that, but I think there should be a line, right, where it's like, okay,
It's like where it always comes down to there always being a good and evil. Like, yes, it should be something that's available, but there's obviously other people that are taking advantage of it wrong. Like, and that's what the thing is.
and it's the same with not just that, but like government shit, like EBT, welfare. It's the same with everything. That's why my opinion on all this shit is like, it's you're really abusing the system for your own good, and I don't like it. Right? I don't like abortion just to have it, you know? I feel like if the woman was abused, you know, obviously give her the option, because bro, it's not her choice. That she was legit abused.
Yeah.
Right? If a woman has in danger of dying, the baby, any cases like that, for sure, bro, like have it. But don't abuse of it just because you got a fucking one night stand and you fucked up. Like
You didn't want to buy
sorry.
Plan B the next day.
But, yo, I just heard the baby.
He laughed at the baby. Let's go.
I looked at me and we were like, what is that? You remember that animation of him of the baby eating other people
And then,
the baby?
they come out as the baby head.
Oh, let's go.
It'd be like the baby head on wheels.
Yeah. Get into the car. Shit is scary, bro.
And then they like eventually they just morphed into the baby.
Yeah,
And
let's
that
go.
dumbass
And they all
commercial.
run it.
And then he got canceled.
I heard Elon Musk is like people are shitting on him for trying to back out of buying Twitter, but the thing like, and I don't know how true this is. This is shit I see online, so I always think that half of it's fake. But like the reason that he said he might back out of it, which isn't even backing out of it. He was just like, I want proof that your bots are under this percentage or whatever, and they didn't provide him the info, and that was the only like condition for him to buy it.
Well, because they have a lot of bots that are promoting shit like on specific sides of like the political spectrum and stuff like that, which is kind of fucked up because you shouldn't be doing that.
Someone looking to buy your platform, you can't give them analytic information.
I know, yeah, that's pretty
There's
wild.
something weird about it. There's something sketchy about it.
For sure. Remember, I heard that didn't they have like the leader of Al Qaeda on Twitter and they had Trump off? Now, I'm not saying Trump is not a bad person or if he is, whatever.
But you really,
But like, you're really gonna compare him to the leader of Al Qaeda?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, you can't have a terrorist on there and not have Donald Trump. Like, it's just weird.
yeah.
The Twitter's not a place for you to get political, and it's just
But
a place to.
That's where we get down to all these platforms that really just pick and choose.
Exactly. And that's why I don't like to talk about that shit a lot because it's like people have their sides and people have this and that, but at the end of the day, it really don't matter if everybody's just on one side. And when you're on these platforms, everyone's just on that side of, oh,
You know what
we
needs
can
to
voice our
happen?
opinion and I can do whatever I want. Like, no.
Edward knows what needs to happen.
What?
Aliens. So that way, like when aliens come down and they start terrorizing us, we can all be
We
like,
come
yo,
to, we band together.
we're all humans. These
monster
people are
creatures,
extraterrestrials. You know, they might kill us.
Well, apparently that's a theory that's going around. I don't know
Oh,
why
yeah.
people.
Whoa.
Isn't that movie?
That, huh?
That there was some theory that like the government is gonna fake like the second coming of Jesus or whatever,
Yeah.
or a
What?
threat.
Yeah, or they're gonna create like a now.
God damn, you're loud.
Who is that?
The neighbors
Close the door too.
No, they won't.
Which neighbors?
I don't know.
left with the
But
bus
they're
stop.
just
thing.
loud. I don't know what the fuck she's saying.
Damn, and they got a fucking whole greenhouse too that covers them. How are they that
Yeah,
loud?
I don't know. But
Anyway,
I'm sorry. What you were saying? She interrupted you, not I.
no, that they were making like they were gonna make a fake attack
That scares. That's scary.
on the whole planet so that people can come together and they can make a one world government. That's the theory going on right
Like
now.
One Piece.
That scares the fuck out of
One
me.
Piece has a one world government.
Would you fight if they
Would you fight?
if they drafted us? Not even drafted us. If they gave us the option to, would you fight?
I
No,
guess.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I would.
Depends on what I see.
Yeah.
Like if I had seen fucking like shit I can't fucking like actually see and all I'm seeing is like, the destruction, I would just be like, yes.
That's raps, yo. You guys fucking handle that shit.
This is the next generation's problem. I'm gonna fucking be gone. I'm gonna make a den. Like fucking, I'm gonna. Fuck. I don't know what movie it is, but you guys might like recognize which one it is if I describe it. But like, it basically has aliens too, and this guy he like, I think he travels across like 3 different countries.
Shrek.
No. But like he ends up finally getting to this country and like all the aliens like pop down and they're like in these big ass pods and they're like kidnapping humans and
Chicken
they
Little?
I know you guys know what it is
Chicken.
but like they end up it's a dad, a son, and a daughter.
War of the
Somehow
Worlds.
War of
it
the
might
Worlds?
be, but he gets
Oh,
separated.
is it Witch
he gets,
Valley and something like that? Witch
no,
Valley?
not Witch Mountain. That's an alien one with where like
Isn't that what you
the
just
Rock helps.
Oh yeah,
Two
yeah,
kids
that
get
is true.
home.
That is true.
But this one he gets separated from the brother, and it's just the dad and the little girl, and they get some guy who like offers them asylum, and they're in there. The stranger goes to the dad. He's like, I don't think you can protect her or some shit, and like they have like a fight, and then like the alien like drones start coming in and shit. But like, how scary would life be like that if we had those type of aliens, like where it's just straight abduction and like shit, like. You can't do nothing. You just
Nah, I mean, you
fucking
just get
running.
took. If you get took,
Everybody
you
just
get took.
fucking running.
I got took.
I got
getting
gotten.
took. I'm getting took.
Yo, but what was the scariest alien movies you guys ever seen?
Signs. That's one of them. You ever
I've
seen
never
that
heard
movie?
of Science,
It's about a priest that
except for school.
It is about it's about a priest that rapes kids.
All right.
And no, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Like,
Documentary. That's not what the movie was about.
It's about a.
He's watching the director's cut.
It's about a priest that that had given up being a parishioner because his wife had died, and he was kind of conflicted on whether to believe in God or not. And most of the movie is him dealing with that, and his kids are like, one of them has asthma, and the other little girl is just like
Weird.
She's kind of weird. They kind of explain why later on, but
She's like Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Kind of.
but then they have no. But then they get crop circles in their yard because they live in like
the country,
kind of like a barn, yeah, like
Alabama.
a country rural area.
Clark Kent's house.
And then slowly in the news they keep showing like kind of sightings of like lights and more fucking, what are they called, crop circles and sightings of aliens and shit. And towards the end, he starts realizing that they're only coming from rural areas.
Well, they weren't. It was just they were using. It was within a couple miles of crop circles because they were using it for navigation.
Yeah.
That's what they were thinking.
Like they were, I guess it was like a map that they were creating or some shit. But then he realizes towards the end, he's starting to realize like, damn, well, we might not make it out. And I remember at the end, he boards up his house, and his kids don't know anything. They're just kind of like,
oh, yeah, his
chilling.
brother's also there.
His brother's there with them. He lives with them. And at the end, it's just like, he kind of accepts that they might die. And he tells the kids, he's like, what do you guys want for dinner? We can have anything you want, whatever. In the end, it's like a final standoff with them and the aliens. And it's pretty intense. It's a pretty good movie. It's made by the guy that made
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. You ever seen
You guys
Unbreakable?
ever? Yeah, no, I haven't.
Glass.
Glass?
Split.
Oh,
Wait.
Split. The guy that made Split. You mean you've seen
Isn't,
Split?
isn't Split that multiple personality?
That's, yeah, the guy that made that movie
And
made
then
them.
Isn't Unbreakable the one with the track runner where they get like
They
get
get
invaded
took.
by like the Japanese or some shit?
They get took.
No, Japanese.
Unbreakable. I think you're talking about that one where the scene where he like lifts up the face.
Yeah. And he's like, and he's like, stop looking at me. He's like,
What movie?
stop looking at me. He fucking just
What
runs.
movie is that?
I don't know.
They never watched it.
I think it was Unbeatable or some shit, but it was like a track runner. And, like he was like a gold medalist, but then we get invaded by like Japan, and they all get turned into slaves. And like for some reason, this guy gets picked on the most because he was a champion. And he was like, "I'll break you." That's probably why it's called Unbreakable. Yeah.
But is it even called that? I don't know. They don't even know. They watch more movies than I do.
Yeah, I might not even remember it. Probably. You guys ever watched The Blob?
No.
It might be called The Glob.
No. That old movie? That
Yeah, it was
old
really
movie?
fucking old.
It's not scary, though.
Which one?
No,
The
it's
one
not,
with like
it's not.
what's in the water?
And it's like a slime thing that they create out of a tomato or some shit.
Yeah, and then
And
it
he-
like eats everything.
He eats
Like
everything.
Bob from.
It looks like, yeah, like that from Monster vs. Aliens.
Except like made out of marshmallows instead of like Jello.
Doesn't seem scary.
It's just a glob of shit.
Alright.
You know what's scary? I'm sorry. A
You're
Quiet
good.
Place. To me, it's scary.
No, that movie is fucking scary.
Like if we had those type of aliens, like
Did you guys ever watch Bird Box?
Yeah.
that movie's,
Was that what it was called?
yeah. The one about the aliens that you never see.
never watched it. Honestly,
It's on Netflix, though.
doesn't matter.
But you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? I thought you didn't know. I thought you didn't
Yo,
know.
but I didn't like how that movie ended.
I didn't like that movie at all.
Because the show was basically like, all right, if you're blind, you'll survive. Like what?
Yeah, legit. I don't give a fuck.
He's
What
like-
does that mean?
Gets 2 forks.
Like, because my thing too was like in the beginning of the movie, everyone was like running, they didn't see shit, and they like get abducted. And when you go to that end place, that place has like a courtyard. So
Yeah, but they had
what-
birds there, and apparently the things didn't like birds, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Why would the birds fly away?
They
kept them in
stated that was
cage.
just
I
their
don't know.
natural habitat.
You know, birds only have a certain lifespan, right?
You know, you're wrong, and
I'd be like, yo, some point.
Nah, when it comes
Bird
to
Box 2.
horror movies, I think horror movies, when they have to do with real shit, like real fears, it's scary. Fucking Get Out.
Oh,
Get Out. It exaggerates how you feel around like
white people.
Yeah.
A majority, yeah. No, for real, it does. Think about it. Like,
The way we act.
I mean, we
when we're
act
white
like
people.
that sometimes too, where it's like, damn, we might
Stick
shot.
together.
Yeah, you get fucking shot by these.
We were delivering a pizza once, and we drove to this area. Where was it?
Whitesville.
I guess.
It had to be, but it no, but it was,
American flags everywhere.
there was American
Open.
flags
You mean
everywhere.
Confederate
You're
or
probably-
American?
No.
American.
You could have been in
I
Sea
think-
Caucus for all I know.
No, it wasn't Seagull. It was near here.
It was near here. I don't remember where
Could have been
though.
in West New York, bro.
Nah, I think it was like Weehawken,
Yeah.
but like that wooded area of Weehawken. But anyway, we were there and we were just like
We saw white robes and stuff. It was.
Okay.
burning crosses. It's pretty crazy.
Burning hay.
Anyway, back to Get Out. I think that one gets me every time because especially when that bitch hypnotizes him and he falls in and he can't do anything about it. And that's when you really know like what your true fear is, right? What was he scared of? Just like being stuck in a place that he doesn't know how to get out from. I think that movie always gets me.
Like sleep paralysis.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
That's what it was.
That's
too,
what it was,
right?
technically,
just
kinda,
like,
yeah.
You were just laying down, and then he was like, sleep. And
But I
then
hate
he
that shit.
fell.
I don't go back to sleep after that. When I got sleep paralysis,
Yeah.
I can't, bro. I don't know what it
I've
is.
never had sleep paralysis.
That's just
Yeah, you're missing out.
horrifying.
missing out. I had sleep paralysis at Amazon. I fell asleep at Amazon. Fell asleep like that, and I was like, I couldn't like wake up.
You know what's funny? You feel that you move a little bit, like you shake, but you don't. You don't move at all.
And you know, like you know what you're looking
Yeah.
at too. Like you see the whole room or whatever, and you're like,
It's like you're in the third person because you know what the layout of the
You
room
guys
is.
know
yeah.
how he was laying down just now? Have you guys ever been like that at like school? Like,
Yeah.
You had a nightmare of like falling?
Yeah,
you felt it like this, and your fucking elbow goes like.
Yo, the worst wasn't when you fell. It was when other people walked by and they were like, yo.
never.
We used to fuck around with each other in science like that. Me, Jefferson, and like Miguel and a bunch of other people, bro. That class, we did not give a fuck about.
Whoever did that to me, bro, was instant fight because if I'm taking a sweet ass nap,
He swears like I punched him and everything. And he was
the fucking liar.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
One time, that fucking soda shit,
What's
I
that?
punched him so hard. He fucking gave me soda, and he hit me in the throat, and the soda came out of my nose and my
No.
eyeballs, came out of everything.
I penetrated him twice, bro. I fucking went, bang, and then and he went. It's just hilarious.
I can't imagine having a liquid go through your nose.
No,
That's why-
it's fine. Water, okay, but soda,
that probably felt spicy.
bro. I thought my eyes were gonna
Felt
come
like
out.
TV
I was gonna
static.
cry. I was gonna say because we were talking about that shit earlier. What were we talking about? The
Aliens?
the media shit.
Oh.
What do you think about? Because I didn't hear you really speak on
About what?
that. About how these people are sharing their livelihood on the internet, but in a falsified, exaggerated way. Do you think it's okay for them to do that? Do you think it's okay for them to keep going? Do you think it's okay for them to then state their opinion politically or on an issue to sway the rest of their community a certain way?
I mean, when it comes to like you, like I guess you could say faking your life. I feel like that kind of like fills a viewer's head with, I guess you could say like something that's not real. You know, like relationships and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like how people post like they're happy, they're doing this or doing that, and then people on the other side,
Yeah,
on
below
the
the
other side are
surface.
like, why don't I have that, or why isn't my boyfriend or my girlfriend doing that? And that kind of fucks with your head, and then that kind of ruins relationships, in my opinion. Like I kind of don't like it when my girl's like, oh, like why didn't you buy me this, like this girl?
Why
Like she
don't you
fucks
like
around
it?
like that. She fucks around, but it kind of
But
pisses me
beneath the
off.
surface, you feel like there's something there
Yeah,
that
because
it's
like-
like what?
It's like a joke, and it's like low key a slight, but it's like
Like passive
You
aggressive.
gotta
Yeah, it
something
could
up.
be, but I mean, I don't. It doesn't matter. Like before, like she'd be like, oh, like this guy took his girlfriend to New York, and I'm like, oh, like we can go to New York. She's like, not because I told you. I'm like, you know what I mean? It's
no, then
like,
why bring it up?
yeah. Oh my god. But yeah,
Like,
like I mean,
how do you also continue a conversation? Oh, that's so nice. He took his girlfriend to New York.
What about you? Nah. But I don't think she's. I mean, I know.
Nah, a lot of couples do that.
But
There's
I know
some
his
couples that are
girlfriend. She doesn't seem to be.
she
like
doesn't. No,
that.
she doesn't do it like that, like to be mean. She does it like that to bust my shit.
Okay,
Bust my
so,
balls because she knows like Like, you know.
She knows you'll take her to New York.
I guess. Let's go.
Yeah, that shit. But honestly, yeah, like I feel like that kind of ruins like a person's perspective in life, thinking that your whole life is just gonna be like
A certain way, yeah.
like just rainbows and fucking unicorns.
Yeah,
That's what they say all the time. You know, obviously, like I honestly believe that in a relationship and in life, there's gonna be more dark days and good days, but you have to get through those dark days.
There's always up and downs.
It's like for you to be happy, you have to be sad.
You have to be
first.
sad first. Yeah. I don't think people understand that.
That's
Inside
what-
Out. You know what I'm saying?
That was like a huge quote from someone because it was like, without being sad, how would you know what?
Yeah,
happiness
Inside Out.
feels like?
Inside Out.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't think it was.
It was.
I think it was Bing Bong. Was it?
He just died. When that movie Inside
We were
Out.
watching it. He's like,
Yo,
Yeah,
crying with
yeah.
me? Yeah.
All right, so then if we're gonna go down that route, did you ever watch Princess and the Frog?
yeah.
No.
Bro, I
love
hate
him.
that
Did
movie.
you
that changed it.
cry when Ray died? The Firefly.
Oh, he died.
I got sad. I was on the verge.
That man was the goat. That was the only guy who could fight the evil witch doctor.
Yeah.
Because that guy used darkness. Mans was literally using light. He was literally using light. His ass, because he was a fire.
Nah, the movie that recently made me get emotional, and hardcore emotion, and he's gonna,
Oh,
yeah, but because he has no fucking soul. But I don't know if you've seen it, but you should. Everybody should go watch this movie. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
I wanted to watch that. My girl and I were
It
gonna
is a
watch
good
it.
movie.
It was amazing, bro. If you have depression, if you feel suicidal, if you have family issues,
Kill yourself right now.
that was a joke.
Like, that's not for you.
no. Watch the movie, bro.
What, can you say the title of the fucking movie?
Everything,
Everywhere, All at Once.
Yeah.
That's the
I fucking hate you. Because the last time that he said that title, I was like, is that the name of the movie?
That's what the movie's
That's
called.
what the movie's called.
What's it about?
So this lady has.
Alright, that's good.
What a dick.
Like,
You want me to go or no?
This
You
lady.
really want to know what it's about or no?
I mean,
Well, you're gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't want to spoil it.
bro.
Give us
Yes,
the summary that's on the back of the book.
So this lady is going through a tax audit,
Damn.
and she has to solve that issue with her husband. They own a laundromat business, and her daughter's coming to town. Now her daughter has.
Funny.
I'm just saying, damn, because like, damn, you got audited. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. They gotta figure out this audit, but then while she's doing that, somehow some version of her husband comes from another multiverse to talk to her about a situation that's going on in their multiverse. So apparently she's a part of this fucking whole thing of scientists that can travel through dimensions and all that shit. And they have to solve the issue of this one particular character destroying all the versions of her in every multiverse.
Why are you laughing?
I'm remembering now. This was the movie that he told me about. I don't know what it was.
Oh, yeah.
He described literally another movie, and it was the same movie.
He's like, yeah, that reminds me of this other one.
And he goes, that was a better explanation. He was like, what do you mean? He was like,
He's like, how do you
explain something, and then his explanation.
is better than yours?
I was just like, yo, man, why are you going this hard for no reason?
Regardless, it's a great movie. Watch it. You'll bawl for hours, bro. And if you don't,
I'll pay for your ticket.
I will.
Yeah,
Well, that movie's out already.
Yeah.
It's out already.
What do you call it? I know this sounds stupid. I cried in Clifford.
The movie?
Yeah.
The live action one?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Clifford dies?
No, he just gets like taken away, and it was just like a hit home because I couldn't keep my dog. So when she was like, "Let me keep my dog," I was like, you know, bro, I was fucking dying. I was like, I was fucking dead, bro. I couldn't, bro. I left with puffy eyes and shit, but I couldn't.
Everybody's just like, what a great movie. Such a.
I'm like, oh, like ready to the fucking bathroom and shit.
Yo, we gotta fuck around with that shit more one day. Like the fake crying, that's beautiful.
Bro, every man cried in an Endgame. Every man.
Yo,
tried and
when
everything.
fucking
And Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know the Spider-Man one was like the best because I also thought it was at first I also thought it was him like fucking around
Go on.
like because part of Spider-Man's character can fuck around and like
What are you talking
he's
about?
like,
Oh, at
I
the
think-
end?
yeah, and he was like I think I'm going too. But I don't think I feel so good.
Nah,
I
yo,
don't think
that
he would have fucked like.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
mean, but it's part of super.
He's like, I feel bad. I'm chilling.
While everyone else is dying.
Everybody's going away. He's like,
Bye bye. That wouldn't have been cool, bro.
the broom's like,
With the nanobots.
Sweeping up their ashes,
yeah,
bro.
it's related to Anne Frank. He's like,
Oh my god, they went into the showers too early. You're not gonna address that one?
We're on the last 20.
already?
Yeah.
It's already been 50 minutes.
50?
Yeah.
Let's do another third.
I want to do another hour 10.
You want to do another hour 10?
We
could do
want to
another
do
hour
it to an hour and 10.
Oh,
What else can we talk about?
well.
The socioeconomic climate right now.
What is it that Jaden Smith says? You guys
That's
seen
what he
it?
said, yeah.
The
The
socio
political and
economic
economic
status
state of
of
the world. Something like that. Of the country or some shit.
Shut up, bro. We at lunchtime right now. What the fuck? But that's what I'm saying. Like,
the thing where it was like obviously bullshit.
yeah. To be honest, I'd rather.
And I challenged Jaden Smith to come to my house and tell me that it wasn't bullshit.
You know what kind of like hit me a little? So I went to my sister's graduation, right? And-
Kindergarten.
Yeah. And she's going to first grade, whatever, right? And she was like, they were just gonna perform, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they just start going, I pledge allegiance, right? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, did we ever do that? Like, it just clicked in my head. I'm like, damn, that's so fucking crazy. And then it took me back to like junior year when my history teacher, he made us start playing with paper balls, like reenacting war and shit. And we had like our desks up and everything, and we were throwing like whatever. And he started playing clean up. Everybody just cleaned up, put the chairs back and sat down and everything. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, we're programmed like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so crazy. Like, I was like, what the fuck? And then he was like laughing at us, saying like, "Damn, bro."
Yeah.
Like,
They probably also have a
That's
QR
how
code.
programs
yeah,
you
he's like,
guys
"Y'all
are.
stupid." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "We played this song and everybody just."
They probably have like a,
I'm so serious. I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." Like,
But that's how it is, man. The Pledge of Allegiance alone, bro. Every morning.
we were
But
like
it's because
sleeper age.
there's so
Stand
many,
up.
there's so many subconscious like innuendos that we don't know about. Like
Yeah.
the reason why cleanup makes us do that is because cleanup is normally played at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's like you were a
yeah,
sleeper
we get the
agent.
fuck out of here.
Clean up.
oh my
It'd be
god,
different.
yeah,
It'd be different if you were like that. Yeah.
that was crazy.
They were so robotic that you were just like,
That scared me though.
Wait,
Like, all the
let's
kids
go.
were like, I was like, "What the fuck?" I just,
like an army. Like you hear the. I pledge allegiance to the flag.
they have miniguns. They're like,
Fucking fireworks going off, bro.
JROTC has a JROTC.
Why do you think we stopped?
"Stop what?"
Pledge allegiance.
Because we're not in school.
No, obviously. But I mean, when we got older in school, we just stopped doing it.
No,
Because it got boring.
We did it in high school.
This probably
No, we did. I didn't do it in high. I would sit
this,
down. I wouldn't
yeah,
do
I
it.
was gonna say this probably offends people that fought for our country that watch the podcast, but like
Isn't it
I
our right?
stopped putting my hand there senior year or freshman year even because I was just like
I did it
What are you
just
gonna do?
because my girl didn't do it, and she would look at me weird, and I'm like, "That'd be weird," you know.
what the fuck?
But I'd do it. I'd be like, I was tired and shit. I'd be like, alright, whatever. And then some kids are like, "Bro, I'm tired, bro." I'm like, "Bro,
Do you
just
think
get
it's disrespectful?
No,
up." I just do it because like I do it.
I don't want to do it every day. I'm not doing it to insult you. I respect that you fought for this country, but you also fought for my.
All right.
country.
So now, is it disrespectful to not stand up during the
National anthem.
national anthem?
Oh, that's different.
That is disrespectful.
Because that's the country's music, you know.
Yeah, that's our song.
Okay, so people in wheelchairs, they're disrespectful.
They
Exactly.
gotta lay down.
I want to see their legs extended.
Abuelita, come on.
Imagine miraculously, like they play that song, everybody stands like.
And they just stand up. That would be better.
Honestly, I wish someone would just fucking like hit the reset button
On what?
and go back to fucking swords, forces, and sticks and stones.
You know how terrible it was? What are you
Yeah,
telling them?
but it'd be
Bro,
better.
there was no toilets.
Yeah,
I
but
can't-
then
I
there
can't
wouldn't be.
like
I can't
And there
shit.
wouldn't be TikTok. and there wouldn't be.
I don't
what
care.
they
Then just
complain
go back
about
to
on Twitter.
2014.
I don't want to go back to 2000. Nah, yeah. I still need toilets, bro.
Nah,
Man,
Man,
showers.
TikTok so much. Let's go
Yo,
back to sticks and stones.
yo, you know what they used to have back then? It's called the latrine, my boy.
Yeah, they had rooms of toilets where people would poop together.
Yeah,
Yo,
want
you imagine,
that?
yo, you shitting today, bro?
it's called the squat sink. I saw this fucking meme the other day, and it was called the community urinal. It was some big ass circle shit, and it had like a stick coming out the middle with a hand sanitizer, and that was it. And they were like, Canada bathrooms be like, and I'm like, what?
Talk about it. That's not a toilet. That's where they wash their hands. But some guys would go and piss on it. They'd be like, bro, like you never lived till you pissed in one of these. And then people come like, you pissed in these? We washed our hands. I saw those in the pool.
Playing in the sink.
You ever been to 9th Street pool? They have that shit. I remember I was like, like face away from the door. And then my boy starts walking in. I'm like, and I'll get that. Want to eat my shit.
Isn't that shit, bro?
The lifeguard comes in like,
What are you doing?
But why you still going to 9th Street pool, bro?
no, I remember that when I used to go.
Oh, I was like,
What's
yo,
wrong with going to 9th Street pool?
they be shitting in that pool.
Yo, but you don't gotta be in the shit.
No, swim around it. Swim around the log.
Swim around the fucking brown cloud and shit.
It looks like a fucking
fucking-
Snickers bar.
I used to love looking like all the time on Snapchat
At the
during the
shit?
summer, and then seeing people like being, yo, you can go to 9th Street, there's shit in the pool. Like,
So
yo,
poor we were. Just go to 9th Street.
tell your kids to stop shitting, bro. I don't know. Like, but like, that's on purpose. Shitting in the pool is on purpose.
I'm pretty sure it's babies. Like,
Yeah.
it can't be
Are
a
you-
grown ass
are
man.
you- But
You know?
how would it be babies though?
Because they put the babies in the
But
baby,
diapers.
you know what I'm saying?
But diapers.
Doesn't matter.
But the
because
diapers are soggy and
the
wet.
water like comes in and the brown stuff goes away.
But those are certain Huggies are water resistant. But
But not back then. You know what I'm saying?
but then how do you explain shits in the deep end?
What do you mean, like
In
the
the deep end.
Yeah, that's true.
Those
The deep end of the pool. That's people shit.
But some people bring their babies regardless. Like
in
even
the deep end.
Yeah, with
bro,
the floaties.
with their kids. Yeah, like
Where I was gonna go is that most trunks have
The net.
the fishnet.
The net is
Like-
so uncomfortable.
so you can filter.
No.
like, while you're swimming.
But that's what I
Brown
mean.
cloud.
Someone had to lower to get the shit out there.
How
'cause if
miserable
not,
you
it
gotta
would've
be to
been-
ruin the pool day for everyone.
Exactly. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Your face gets all red. No one asking questions. You're like,
but
you
like,
good, bro? You're
you
like,
chose
I got burned.
you chose shitting yourself and ruining the pool day for everybody, as opposed to getting out to take a shit. Like, what the fuck?
Like piss. All right, I'll live with piss. You know, like, I'm not piss.
listen, that's shit. Everyone pisses in that pool. That's fine, okay?
That's on you.
You're not drinking
to
the
go
water.
underneath the water.
Exactly.
And go, boop, 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 like,
You drink
Listen,
water?
man.
pause.
That's just water anyway.
Alright, give me money.
If he was still alive, we'd be sponsored by them. You know.
Fucking get Temple on the podcast.
Yeah, yo. I think it's time that.
Get the Ouija board.
Tempo.
¿A dónde estás? ¿Estás aquí?
Burger King.
That's how you know it's him. That's how you know he
Coco,
answered.
mango, cherry. Just
Like killed me.
It's like a feud. Yeah, there was a business feud
All
between him.
the people that could have been spending money on Coco Mango Cherry were giving their dollars to Temple.
So he went after Temple. That's what happened. And we saw the murder.
You there go after that guy that fucking asked the bus drivers for dollars next.
God damn, yo, that guy's in a wheelchair. He's suffering enough, bro.
Temple was in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah, you're right.
My hands would be like, and I'd be like, damn, bro, he got it bad, and he'd get up.
The greatest lie of UC. Like,
Yo, Temple's wheelchair was just him being fat. Bro.
watch my wheelchair. I'm going inside. Fucking went to the Burger King with some shit.
You know how they did let you use the bathroom? And like, he just go in and like, I'm Temple. Give him the key.
Give him the key. No, you have the key. Que quiero usar el baño, que quiero usar el baño. $2. Charging for people to go in.
Yeah, but he pimped out his ride, right?
Yeah, he had like lights on there and
I've
shit.
seen that guy on Summit who goes around selling like necklaces. And
Yeah,
shit.
yo, he has a
With
pimped out
yeah, bro.
bike, right?
Yeah.
He has a whole speaker that's like this
And he's
tall.
singing while driving.
Tempo. No, that's not what I'm saying.
There's this guy I know that like he does like morning jogs or some shit, and sometimes if I come out too early, like I'll see him and he's like singing. It's just fucking weird.
Bro, that's not weird. That's awesome, bro. There was this guy when
that
we
type of stamina
Alright.
to be jogging and singing.
singing.
But you say that, but you come out of your house at 6 a.m. during the winter when it's dark as fuck, right? To go to school early because Mr. Schmidt decides to give you ISS.
They don't think it's dark.
And you come outside of your house, you're walking down, and you hear this. And when you turn to see him, he goes, "I just met you." This is crazy. I'm like, yo, that was a traumatic like.
experience.
What fucking year was that? 7th, 8th grade.
At 2014.
Because they
Yeah.
said Mr. Schmidt, so 2013.
Schmitty, Pitbull.
Permission slips.
Oh, what's that? How
We can end it now.
All right, yo. To talk about that shit about the unpopular opinions, we want to get to that for sure.
We were starting.
Yeah, we're just starting. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I wish you would though.
We're trying to build a clientele.
Not a client, an audience.
No, but kind of because we're also trying to have people that come back.
Yeah.
Regularly.
I honestly, I don't want to be mean, but it's not because I didn't want to come back because I didn't want to come back. I just didn't want to come back because I was already on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
But
the
you
only
didn't want to
reason-
come back?
No, that's the only reason I didn't want to come back because I was already on it. I was
Mm.
like, I think that should be it. Like, I was already on it. But then I was like, fuck it. You know, like, I'm gonna come back.
No, I mean it's funny. It's funny to have you back. Well, not funny, but it's cool to have to have you guys back on,
You're not
especially
fucking funny.
if we get like. I think once we get better gear, we for sure want to get everyone back at least one time.
We're also dead ass just having fun.
Yeah. Like I like talking to old friends. That's why we
We
reminisce a lot.
everyone here works.
Yeah, man.
This is a hobby. This is fun.
Yeah, and that's why we ask, yo, if you want to get on, bro, get on. I don't care, bro. Alan, tell Car Guy to get on.
Yeah, word. I'll tell
We could promote his fucking
His car
garage.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, well, we don't have that many. He probably has more followers than us anyway. So he promote
Hit
us.
100 today. Thank you for 100 followers on Instagram. Yeah. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, twerk.
Throw it back. Throw it back. The followers start going down.
All right, thank you guys for stopping by. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. If you guys want to hear actual unpopular opinions, suggest them in the comments.
Putting your whole crotch on the camera, that's kind of cool.